the 80s were almost 40 years ago, but the nostalgia is still going strong. Stay tuned as we get all into Christmas 80s style.
You're tuning in to AfterBuzz TV's The Christmas 24/7 channel, keeping the spirit of Christmas 24/7. Give, forgive, be merry. Ho, 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 ho.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Welcome back. We're at the Christmas 24/7. We're doing a very 80s Christmas today. Before we get started on all things 80s and decorations, I want to introduce you to our fabulous panel today. We're going to start at the end with Princess Carrol.
Hello,
Princess
guys.
Carrol is a millennial who is the biggest fan that I personally met of the 80s.
Oh my gosh, I love all the music. I watch a show that's set in the 80s. In my heart, I was born in the 80s.
Okay.
We welcome you. We welcome you.
Thank you.
Next up is ReGina Coles, who's a singer and songwriter, guys. I'm hoping that sometime eventually on one of these episodes we can get her to sing for us. She's a Christmas caroler from Winter Wonderland. What's Winter Wonderland, ReGina?
Michigan. Michigan is known as Winter Wonderland because we have so many lakes there and beautiful evergreen trees and snow.
Oh, snow. That's the magic ingredient.
That's right.
Yeah.
One of them.
So let's get right into it. So we're going to be talking about decorations in the 80s. So I wanted to start off talking about Christmas trees and how Christmas trees were decorated. So the first thing that I thought of when I thought about Christmas tree decorations was tinsel.
Yes.
And not the tinsel that's attached to like the one piece, but the...
Just thrown on there.
Yes!
Just thrown on there.
Is it called, can we
Like
call it
spaghetti.
throwing tinsel?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Scattered.
Okay, so
Scattered,
Ryan,
if
we
you
have a
will.
few
I was
pictures
never
of
a fan.
the tinsel. I know.
Never
It
a
just
fan.
makes your tree look sad.
I
It
know.
never looked like icicles to me.
And
supposed to be
it's just
icicles,
everywhere. It's just scattered everywhere, and it just doesn't really resonate, you know? Yeah, I've never been a fan of that.
I love that you called it icicles because I promise to you, Princess, I did not know that's what it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
And it does. That's a great picture.
That's a good
Because
picture.
now that tree looks great.
Yeah, but the average
Yeah.
tree, like my grandmother, so I was born in 1990, so my grandmother had her decorations
She's
from
brave.
the 80s forever. She had this on her tree, and I was like, what is this? This looks a mess. It doesn't look like that picture. She
So
doesn't have it anymore,
you
though.
were really young. You didn't try to pick it off and see if it was food, put it in your mouth like young kids do.
I've never been the food in my, stuff in my mouth
Stuff in your
kid.
mouth, kid.
Yes, the cat, I remember, would eat
Oh,
it.
yeah,
My
I
aunt's
bet.
cat would eat
Yeah.
it.
Do you know, like, before 1976, it had lead in it? They had to release, the government, the FDA
terrible.
government had to release a notice saying like they couldn't make it anymore because it was
Really?
a lead-based product. So then they switched to making it from plastic.
Oh, that's not
It has
any-
some shady beginnings.
That's better as far as not having a lid, but plastic is definitely not a safe thing for any small kid or animal to consume. You
I
know.
remember my mom trying to vacuum it up afterwards.
And real
and it
tough
would
to
just-
come up off the carpet.
It would just be a mess. Yeah.
So
What
we're
kinda-
down with the tinsel.
I'm not down with the throwing tinsel.
No,
Right.
Not down with the
about
throwing
that
tinsel. I don't even do the tinsel that's in the like wraparound.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah, you still do those, yeah.
Yeah,
Those are cool.
actually, I don't do it on my tree, so I take it back.
Oh, okay.
But I will do it on my fireplace and my front door. I
There you
love
go.
it.
A little
and
bit
I
of
would
shine.
just, oh gosh, you could see my door from miles away driving in.
I love that kind of house. I
Yes.
love that kind of house. So when you guys think of decorations, particularly for your tree from the 80s, what comes to mind for you?
Lots of ornaments of different shapes, colors, sizes. I go ornament crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I used to, have a theme, a color theme
Oh, yeah, yeah.
of my ornaments.
Yeah.
Like one
Mom
year
did
I would
that.
just do all green and gold. One year I'd do purple and silver. And then maybe I'd add a third color. And then one year I incorporated some beautiful Waterford crystal ornaments.
Oh,
Fancy.
classy.
Well, but because I got them as gifts.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
so, yeah, wasn't that a great friend?
That is a
Yeah.
good friend. Those sound really nice.
Yeah.
That doesn't
Expensive?
sound 80s. I would do
They
that
are.
today, honey.
Yeah, right?
Those are expensive.
Yeah, water for crystal.
What a beautiful token
Mm-hmm.
and symbol for Christmas. And a lot of the ornaments are really religious.
Mm-hmm.
So you have, a nativity and different symbols.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What about you guys? What do you?
What do you think of when you think of your grandma's tree? You said she was
she-
doing 80s well into the 90s.
Yeah, her tree, so she had a white tree.
Yes,
She
girl.
had a
now
white
that is
tree.
particularly 80s to have a
Yes.
colored tree. Come through, G-Ma.
Or the tinsel, the
Yes.
silver one.
yeah.
The tinsel,
was-
she had the stringy balls that we're gonna talk about later, but I just remember the cat eating the tinsel and then just pulling off the yarn from the I'm so glad it's over. I'm so glad she got rid of that tree. I love you, Nanny. But that tree, it just wasn't productive.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like a white tree is really going to showcase everything, too.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It
Yeah.
did. It
yeah.
sure did.
Yeah, and we'll talk later about how some of those colored trees are kind of coming back now.
But speaking of trees, a lot of people back then used live trees.
Yes.
I always wanted a live tree,
Yeah.
but my parents didn't want to get one every year. They just wanted to get their plastic and call it a day.
I remember one year we were so poor. Like when I was in fourth grade and fifth grade, we were really poor, and we all lived in one room in a motel, and we didn't have a Christmas tree, and we were kind of sad because we did have presents.
Yeah.
My stepdad went out. And he went out to a Christmas tree farm because there was one pretty close to our house, pretty close to the hotel. He went after it was closed down. He stole one. We didn't have a car. When
You
I
sure
tell
you want to put this out?
when I tell you he drug it, God rest his soul, like he's dead.
Oh, okay.
He
okay.
drug it from the Christmas tree farm to our house. And we were like, Christmas tree. My mom was like, where did you get that tree? And I was like, let's not ask
It's
questions.
like the Charlie Brown
Lady, we
tree.
got a
Tree.
Christmas tree.
The
Let's
Charlie
have it.
Brown tree.
No, it was not.
Well,
Because
I'm
you gonna steal
saying-
something, it's gonna be the good thing. So
Exactly.
it was huge. I was like, how did he carry this? Because he had to go up a hill, down a hill.
Wow.
But it was awesome. It was one of the best Christmases because we were like
Yeah.
That's
shocked.
love.
When I say Charlie Brown, I mean the symbolism of,
Oh,
no
kind of
matter-
having a meager Christmas.
well, no. The heartfelt joy of Christmas, meaning that
Yeah.
it doesn't matter how big or small what you have and what you were saying, but your family was together.
That's true.
And you have family love, and you remember your stepdad going out in the night or whenever and wanting to make you guys have a memorable Christmas, and you've never forgotten
Yep,
that.
I never forgot it. I mean, I
So-
didn't know he stole it at the time. Like when I
Yes.
got older, I
It's
was
like
like,
a really
wow.
great
So
metaphor.
love.
But
in
it was
way.
it was a really great surprise. It was an awesome,
Yeah.
awesome Christmas.
And that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when we think about, decorating outside as being so totally different from the decorations that we do outside now. What kind of decorations did you guys do outside growing up? I mean,
You mean like
I remember really like very minimal lights.
Oh,
Yeah,
Because I
Very
remember in the
minimal.
80s, they didn't
Yeah.
have all this blow up this
Yeah.
and blow up that. It was just,
Now it's very electronic. All the music
Yeah.
is synced up to the lights, and it's become a show.
people
it's definitely a show.
really get into Christmas, and now you have the lights that stay on all night. People have like Santa and a whole reindeer display in their front yard or nativity scene. And it's some really amazing Christmas decorations out there.
Yeah.
But I remember those big bulky lights that really ran up your electric bill.
Yeah.
And so your parents were like, as a parent, you're like, oh no, this has got to go off at 9 o'clock. You know?
The only time my
I'm
parents
not
kept their
keeping
lights
this
on was Christmas Eve. That
Yeah.
was the only time
Yeah.
they stayed on.
Mine
Otherwise,
too.
yeah, we
We're going to
turning
sleep.
those off.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Exactly, because it could
I
really
can
run up
totally
that
relate to
electric
that.
bill.
Yeah, it could. I can totally relate to that. That's so funny. I think earlier we were talking about Mariah Carey being one of the most popular, like she's getting
Her
ready to
Christmas
surpass
song,
her
yeah.
Christmas songs. I remember just decorating the tree and decorating everything inside, always having you know, a soundtrack in the background. And for my family, for the longest time, it was the Temptations made a Christmas album.
Yes,
And it was my mom used my mom used to play that Temptations Christmas album and the Jackson 5 Christmas album.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Michael Jackson really sang that one.
I'm trying hard not to put it on just yet. I'm trying to wait till right after Thanksgiving.
Why?
This is usually I can listen to Christmas music year round, but this year I'm trying to be respectful of my family. They're like, enough. Wait till December. So
Are they those type? Oh, the struggle is real. I'm sorry that you have to live with that.
I know.
I have a Grinch at my house too. I'm sorry.
I know. They just want to wait till after Thanksgiving. But
funny you say that because I sing in church, and I'm my church's praise team leader, and I had a Christmas song prepared last week. And the band was like, not everybody, but one band member. Are you kidding? It's too early for this. Please don't shove it down my throat. It's not time yet. And I'm like, are you serious? And I mean, I thought I was going to have to, like, you know, give this guy, you know, he was just really like not feeling Christmas and felt like it was too soon. So I said, okay, I'm going to wait till after Thanksgiving. We'll go into it the 1st of December. We will be singing Christmas songs.
I'm doing it Black Friday. I'm not even waiting until the 1st of December.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving is over, midnight, Black Friday, Christmas music is on.
Yes. Well, I'm bumping Christmas music already. I drive carpool, my kids in the morning.
Oh, okay.
And there's one kid who was, I was like, cause you're just trying to fill out the car. You know, what do you guys think about Christmas music? And everybody's like, oh, yeah, you know, whatever. And then one kid goes like, no, I hate it before, you know. So the next week I went and pulled up and had it blasting. I said, I have something special for you. So when he got on it, we got in the car, it was blasting. We were just joking around with him though. But so anyway, one of the other decorations I think about, sorry, we're getting totally off track. You guys
How
are
do we
so
get
fun.
there?
You guys are so fun. Because it's a party with y'all.
Yeah.
But another ornament or thing that goes on the tree that I was thinking about that I really miss, Ryan has those baubles, those right there, Ryan, the satin ones.
Yes,
those,
the ones that come apart.
Yes. Oh, thank you. I was about to say, those are high maintenance. You really have to take care with those. And if you have an animal, like I used to have a cat, and he would go to town on them. So I'm like, oh no.
I would choose one from the side back of the tree where you couldn't see and pick it off, and then I would run my fingers over it because it does like a and then put it back up in the back. Well, you couldn't see it.
You're naughty.
Yeah, but I love those.
Yeah.
I mean, I love those in memory. You know, I wouldn't put them on
You wouldn't put them on your tree?
Yeah, no, I would definitely not put it on my tree.
Now, how soon do you put your decorations up?
Well, we did a recon mission, me and my youngest daughter, because we're the ones that are obsessed. So yeah, we can move into talking about our decorations now and kind of how they're different, right? So my daughter and I love Christmas, so we put up a few things here and there around. Like we have a nutcracker that we put up and some pine cones, and then we put up a nativity in the living room, but we didn't tell anybody because her and I are home first before everybody else. So we put everything up, and my husband is more of the Grinch. He's like, you gotta wait until Thanksgiving, it's too early, da-da-da. So we just put it up and didn't say anything, and then later on that night, we were like, did you guys notice something? And he was like, yeah, I saw the nutcracker when I pulled in the driveway. We were like, ha ha, yeah. So her and I are a little team, and we try and push earlier and earlier. Everybody else wants to do the day after Thanksgiving. My husband is cool with. My oldest daughter is okay with that, but so we push to do earlier.
I think the day after Thanksgiving is fine for me.
My parents, so it's difficult for them. I'll give them this pass. Because they want to wait for my brother and I to get home. If it wasn't for us, they wouldn't even put up a tree. They're kind of like, we're just too much work. But when we get there, my brother and I get there, that's when we'll put it up. We've put up as late as Christmas Eve before. But But on the back end, my parents will leave their tree up forever.
Oh,
Because
gosh.
once it's up, it's
They
got to
don't
stay
know
up
that.
for a while.
Not one of those people where you drive down the street and their lights are still going in February.
I love those kind of
They're
people.
up. It's just off.
Oh,
You know, you'll see it in the
I
window.
love you. I'm not judging you if you do that. I love that.
But the outside decorations will be gone. It's just the inside, so you don't know until you come in. It's kind of hidden. But yeah, they wait until my brother and I get there, so it just depends on our schedule.
That's sweet though that they wait for you guys. So then, do you guys help to set everything up? You help to put the tree up, or they just have it for you once you get there?
So ironically, we'll pull out the decorations, and my father is very particular about decorating. He believes there's a right way to do everything.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
He's that person.
Also,
boy.
put that bulb there.
Right.
Put that ornament here.
He'll put the framework together, complain while doing so, but
Oh.
we're all like, but you won't let us, so just do you. And then we'll add the ornaments at the end.
Okay.
Yes. So
And then he doesn't come back and say, readjust.
he does.
Ah.
Yeah, we see him, but we just keep it to ourselves.
Well, you know what? I used to put up the tree and all the lights and the tinsel and ornaments and my kids and wait for them to come home from school to do it. But then one day, my husband and I, we were shopping and we passed this in the mall, a store that had all these new Christmas trees.
Oh.
And you could just put the branches in, and the lights were already
Oh,
there.
the
Oh, yes.
pre-lit.
Oh, yes.
Tree lit.
So we were like, are you thinking what I'm thinking? I'm like, absolutely, let's go in and buy one. So we bought one, and so it's absolutely gorgeous. And so all we have to do now is put some bulbs on it. I don't even put tinsel on my tree anymore because the lights are so beautiful. And the thing about this tree is that it has different levels where you can change the color of the lights.
Oh, that's fancy.
And it's so
That is
It's
fancy.
gorgeous. And so the lights will go different colors. You can do 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, like a rainbow. And so it's absolutely gorgeous, and it saves us a lot of time because all you have to do is put the sections in, and it's real quick, fan it out, and it's ready to go.
Such a difference.
I know. I
Yeah.
love that idea.
And it has music.
Oh.
It plays Christmas carols.
But does
What
it
don't
spin?
it do?
I've seen
Well,
one
it's
that
not
spin.
Santa.
What does it spin?
It's not
I've seen
Santa.
some that spin.
Princess, what does it spin?
Yeah, it plays
My grandmother
Christmas
had
carols.
one.
So,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Listen, I've seen a pre-lit tree before, but I've never seen a tree that also plays music. That's awesome.
so yeah, it's a beautiful tree, and it really adds to our Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, every year I think that I want to do a bigger tree because we have a fake tree now. It's in a little box. We put it together, the same thing. But we moved to a new place that's a little bit bigger, and so I always want a real tree because I grew up a lot with real trees. And my husband's like, it's a waste of money, whatever. So now I'm like, well, maybe I can get a bigger tree. But I feel like, I don't know. I'm kind of caught because the old tree has so many memories. It's the tree, like my first tree with the kids. It's our first tree. So I'm kind of caught up in like nostalgia and memories. Like, do I want to get rid of that tree and all the memories? And
Well,
Do a
with
new
the
one.
live tree, you've got to be so careful because you have to treat it the right way.
yeah, right. You
And-
have to water it and all of that, right?
But besides that, depending on what part of the country you live in, with the heat factor, and dryness,
That's a good
it
point.
can be a fire hazard. Also having lights on. So, but they have all kind of lights now, Christmas tree lights that are kind of built around that situation. But I still hear with live trees, people that have it out here, especially where we are in LA, that you definitely have to keep it watered
Wow.
and check the needles for dryness.
Yeah.
Because, and if you have it in a window where the sun can hit it, it can be a fire hazard.
Yeah.
So you have to be extra cautious and careful with the live tree and lights.
Yeah, that's true.
So keep
Yeah.
that in mind, everyone.
Yeah, I remember my mom watering her tree all the time when we used to have a live tree. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, what about the Christmas decorations that go on the tree now? What are some kind of decorations you guys do now versus 80s? Have you adopted anything? Like, was there something that you liked and now you still do it? Well, I know you were saying you used to do tinsel, you still do tinsel, but not necessarily on the tree.
The Waterford crystal ornaments, but also I love the nativity ornaments. And then a few people gave me some Kwanzaa
Oh, wow.
ornaments.
Oh, nice. They were talking about Kwanzaa on the 24/7 Christmas yesterday.
Yeah, and I have some friends that's all they do. They have a Kwanzaa tree.
Wow.
And so it's pretty interesting.
That is
Yeah,
interesting.
with the different ornaments that they have for Kwanzaa. You know, and the 7-day meaning and that kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
So what about you? Do your parents keep any of the ornaments you made as a kid? Like your
Yes.
little handprints?
Everything. Handprints, pine cones, paper things from some culture we were learning about. Everything. Same for my brother. And
That's
it's really
sweet.
cute. And I hope they never go away. I know a couple things have broken, but I'm so happy that they still have them. The thing that we've added is flavored candy canes.
Oh, nice.
There's
Okay.
some really cool
yeah.
flavors. You can get Sour Patch. There's, I think I've seen Starburst. So we used to just have the peppermint ones, and we had them for years. I'm like, I don't know why we never replaced them. But anyway, we would just not eat them. We just knew you couldn't touch it. But now we've added flavorful candy canes, colorful candy canes, and that's kind of our thing.
That's cute.
Yeah, we have the very colorful Christmas tree. There is no theme. The theme is just love.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Go.
You know,
Yeah.
because a lot of people too. I mean, Christmas is really what it means to you,
That's true.
even though that we know we are honoring Christ. But you know,
Oh, look
it
at those
has.
candy canes.
Oh, yummy.
Yes, all the flavors.
You know, like Princess said, it has evolved into so many different meanings about what it is to you, and people putting on so many different things. Like I've seen ornaments with people's family members.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. What we do in our family is when our kids were little, they would do all of those ornaments at school, you know, make a bunch of those little ornaments. And so we kept certain ones, like ones that had their faces on them so we could see when they were little, oh, look at you in kindergarten. So we kept a select number of those. And then now what we've done is anytime we go anywhere, we get an ornament. So a few years ago, we all went to
nice.
Hawaii. So we're like, oh, let's
Yeah.
get something for the tree from Hawaii.
That's
And we
great.
went to Disneyland. We did that. And went
Yeah.
to San Francisco. We got a little trolley car, and it goes on the tree.
Yeah.
So that it's full of memories of places
Yes.
that we've been.
Uh-huh.
And then also memories of them when they were little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Cool. I
great.
like
Yeah. But it's still, guys, it's not a cute tree. Because it's not
Oh.
like, because it doesn't have the like color coordination or whatever. It's more of like a memory.
It's your tree.
Keepsake, yeah,
Yes.
keepsake type tree. Because
But
I
I-
have a sister that's very fashionable and fabulous.
Oh, okay.
And she has last year she got a pink tree.
Oh.
And all her ornaments were pink and silver. And it was really, really cute.
Right.
Because that colored tree, I think, is making a comeback.
Right.
And so her tree was decorated really cute, but it's because she decorated it. You know, her kids are all grown up or whatever, so she just did what she wanted. But it was really cute.
But they said pink is the color this year for a Christmas tree.
Oh yeah.
Now, you know, last year it was black.
What?
Oh.
Oh.
And they
I don't know if
were
I
like,
approve that.
No, that just
That-
that seems very sad.
that did not go over big at
Oh,
all.
I'm sure. Yeah.
No, so they're glad. I don't know who sets these things up, you know, that, okay, black is the color and now pink next year. So
I'm a fan of
I
the
don't
pink,
know how
though.
that happens or, you know, how they come up with that.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of the pink if you can do it right. Regina, do you have a message to share with us?
Absolutely. I'm so glad you asked. We here at AfterBuzz TV want to take this time to thank you all for being our loyal listeners, viewers. We really appreciate your support. We couldn't do it without you. And in saying that, we appreciate you going on to YouTube, giving us the thumbs up, and always giving us your wonderful positive comments or otherwise. And also you can go to iTunes and give us a 5-star rating. So, You know, AfterBuzz TV is the ESPN of talk, and we're just so thankful for you joining us today for our 24/7 holiday.
Yeah, thank you
And
so
every
much for
day.
that.
Thank you.
You're awesome. So we got a little bit of time left. I wanted to get our special segment in, which is my favorite Christmas memory. Oh, listen to that beautiful music.
I love it. I love Christmas, guys.
So Christmassy, so lovely.
Oh, man.
So, Princess, do you want to start us off with your favorite Christmas memory?
Yes, I'm just thinking about it. I've had such wonderful Christmases. I could go on. I'll start with my favorite gift.
Oh.
It will surprise my parents because I barely played with it. But my favorite Christmas gift was a pink Barbie Corvette that you could drive. It was one of those
big
little...
You
one?
could drive it?
Yeah, it was a little
Yes.
one. Like I don't know if it's Power Wheels is what they were
yes,
called.
The battery.
I had one of
Probably,
those.
yeah,
The
right.
sound would scare me, so I would jump out of it, which is why I rarely drove it. But to this day, it is my favorite Christmas gift.
That is awesome.
It's so cute.
That's a great gift.
Yeah, they really went all out. I love
Barbie
you,
Corvette.
carrots.
What
Well,
about
I'm
you,
going to
Regina?
date myself, but that's okay.
Yeah.
This is 80s.
So, my favorite gift was an Easy Bake Oven. Have you heard of
Oh,
those?
yes.
I love those.
Baking with a light
I
bulb.
love my Easy Bake Oven, and I can remember I fixed some killer brownies.
There you go.
Notorious brownies. Yes.
Christmas brownies.
I
There you
love
go.
it. That is so cute. One of my favorite Christmas memories was being in my living room and the Run DMC Hollis Christmas came on. It was my first time hearing it. I'm going to say it probably was when I fell in love with hip hop.
Wow.
Because I was just like, what is this? And the line that it's Christmas time in Hollis, Queens, Mom's cooking chicken and collard greens. I had
Ooh.
never heard somebody say collard greens on the
I
radio.
love
I was
it.
like, did you just say collard greens on the radio? My mom cooks collard greens as well, Run DMC. So from that point on, I was just a devotee of rap music, Run DMC, Christmas all together. Yeah,
Come
it was
on now,
it's a
you
great,
gotta
It's not
say
Christmas
that
without
you
it.
are
it was a great Christmas memory.
an expert in cooking some collard greens.
Oh, now?
Yeah.
No, I do collard greens out the can. Okay, so
She said that subtly.
out of the can, but I still do them, but I warm them up.
No picking.
So we're so glad that you guys are able to join us today. Next week we'll be doing 80s movies. We'll be
Christmas
going over some of
movies.
our favorite 80s
Holiday
Christmas
favorites.
movies.
Wow.
Oh, and you know
Love it.
there are some great ones that came out in the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but before we cut to that, I just want to be able to have you ladies have a turn to tell everyone about your socials and where we can follow you.
Yes, so I'm Princess Carrol. I'm also on the Happy Hallmark Holidays after show. So that is on Sunday nights at 10 p.m., our other Christmas themed show. And you guys can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Princess C TV.
And I'm Regina Coles, and you can follow me on Instagram at Regina Coles. And also, you can tune in tonight at 7. I am on The Real Housewives of Orange County, and let me tell you, it is juicy. So tune in, please.
I bet it is. And I'm Kay Montgomery. You can find me at Host K, HOSTKAY, on Instagram and on Twitter. We are so excited that we're able to celebrate a very 80s Christmas with you, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Chief Elf Officers Keven Undergaro and Maria Menounos, Chief Spirit Officer Jeff Graham, and the entire The Christmas 24/7 channel, we would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV's The Christmas 24/7 channel. If you have questions or comments, email us at thechristmas247@gmail.com. Until next time, do your best to give, forgive, and be merry. Ho, 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 ho.